Asia's left. There it is.
The C-SPAN networks bring you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital and are a public service of your television provider. C-SPAN, created by cable.
Of national attention, and in case we have forgotten, because we keep hearing that 2014 has been the warmest year on record, I asked the chair, you know what this is? It's a snowball, and that's just from outside here. So it's very, very cold out, very unseasonal. So here, Mr. President, catch this.
That's it, guys. Debunked. Debunked. Global warming is a myth. That's a nice meme, right? They never saw that coming, did they? Nope. Never saw that coming. Oh, shit. 30-second video. Global warming destroyed. Oh, shit. Oklahoma is a dome. I don't really know much about the American states, you know. I have a rough idea if someone says a state, like whereabouts in my head they are. Isn't Oklahoma the one just above Texas? Let's have a look. I'm not very good on the states. See if I can find out. Oklahoma. Is that the one that fits into the top of Texas? Yeah, it is. Oh, damn, boys. Look at me. Damn. I'm a full-on Yankee, boys. I know all those Yankee states. God damn. You know where Alberta is? Alberta's a city. But I don't know what state it's in. Yankee Doodle Davy. God damn. Oh, do we go for the final struggle? Oh no. He is dead. Alberta City. Yeah, the name rings a bell. I don't know where it is though. It's a city. I think now I think about it, there's more than one Alberta. I think there's one in Canada as well. Let me have a look. Alberta. Is it a Canadian state? Oh, it fucking is. Holy shit. There you go, boys. It's the state of Canada. We've seen the state of Canada. Oh, shit. What? USA needs slower speed, okay. Dave said debunked. I remember Professor Stick and how he roasts flat earthers and people who think that the blacks are the superior race. Okay. Oh, that was Korea, wasn't it? Let's talk about the benefits of elective monarchy. I don't know. I don't think there is benefits. It causes like other nations to interfere in your affairs, isn't it? Am I given a reason not to have a democracy, boys? Democracy is flawed. The Balkans are going to war again. Screw the US Republic, up the monarchy. Listen to the little shithole states veg is fucking fruit. What? Listen to that. Little states veg is fruit. What? What does that mean? Global warming, right. You think I should? I think the only way I'm going to stop swearing in my Twitch stream is if I need to ban the words. I think I need to ban certain words in my stream to stop me from swearing. Because I am swearing way too much recently. It's a bad habit. Maclich. Maclick. It's click, isn't it? It's pronounced click. I remember someone told me that recently. I thought with the 100th anniversary of the Russian raid, they'd redo it. What, like another revolution? 2 out of 3, guys. Oh man, Loots! Loots! That's a good idea, right? Would you like to support me on Loots? Loots.com/feedbackgaming. Global warming is real and it's a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Look what I put in the chat above. I don't know, what did you put in the chat above? I think I might go for tanks. Because I always go for the same stuff over and over again. I might just do something different. Germany as annexed. Liberia. Okay. They want to abolish everything like the government, police and shit. They also want to go back to forests and live like monkeys. Well, you feel free to do that if you want to. Oh, you're referring to ANCAPs, aren't you? That's what you're referring to. Do you think about global warming? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if global warming did happen, and we didn't do anything about it, come on, people are moaning about refugees right now. Can you imagine the amount of refugees there would be around the world? Jeez. Who's going to take in the whole nation of the Netherlands, huh? The Netherlands will literally be a massive refugee camp. Who's going to take in those Dutch refugees, boys? Is it going to be the Germans? Is it going to be the French? Who's going to take in all those Bangladeshi refugees, huh? Is it going to be India? Is it going to be Burma? It's definitely not going to be Burma. They've got a bad relationship at the moment, haven't they, with their whole and they're committing genocide against the Muslims in Burma. Oh no, I said the M word. Oh no, here we go. It triggered me. You said the M word. I am an economist and the chat is giving me AIDS. What's your name on Discord? Rendilly. The point is that they imply that the wealth just sits there and does nothing is really long. No one with a ton of money takes it out in bills and hides it under their mattress. I think the point I was trying to get out is that if 95% of your income is recycled back into the economy, compared to someone who's overwhelmingly wealthy, I guess it'd be less than 95%, wouldn't it? I'm not like trying to have an argument against saving, I guess you guys should say, but I'm just trying to say that I feel like I don't know. It's difficult to look up that data as well. Like, how would you know what millionaires do with their money, you know? Because if you give £1 million and evenly spread it amongst, I don't know, 10,000 people, I'd imagine most of those people would pretty much spend pretty much most of it immediately, wouldn't they? Where I feel like if a millionaire was given £1 million, I feel like I don't feel like there would be an instance of a large amount of that would instantly get recycled back into the economy. Is that my imagination, or I'm not sure? Oh, it's the same name, is it? Okay, you need to talk more on my Discord, dude. We need more people that are academics on my Discord. We need more smart memers. We need more smart memers. Do I go for the heavy? I feel like I should go for the heavy. I'm going for the heavy. Oh, they only have a light tank bonus. Oh, shit. To be honest with you, I probably should go for the light tank bonus, shouldn't I? Yeah, we'll go with the light tank bonus. What do I think about video games and sexism? In what regard? Alexander the Great is Macedonian. Oh shit. Edgy. Oh my god, Ching. I didn't realize you could make a super strong Ching. I feel like I want to recreate this in the series now. That's actually really cool. I've always wanted to play Ching as well, but I just kept holding back because of the focus tree, you know? The final struggle. I love it. What do we do at this point? Do we focus on our economy, or...? What do we go? Do we... I think we should add horses to the light tank, shouldn't we? That probably would be a better idea than going for motorized, because we haven't got the economy. Oklahoma has a state vegetable is a watermelon. Watermelon is a fruit. Oh, really? That's good. That's good. Okay, right. Okay. Damn. Am I satisfied with the UK election system? That is a good question. That is a good question. So you're choosing between a two-party system where a party has, for the most part, over 50% absolute control, so therefore a lot of things change and a lot of things evolve, or you have a system where you change the voting system where it's proportional, but then you have a lot more coalitions, and therefore with coalitions you're more likely to have less things change, so therefore the political situation might stagnate. I don't know. It feels to me like first past the post and a two-party system actually works out better to get things done and change more than proportional representation, even though the idea of proportional representation does kind of turn me on, because it's the idea that there are more political parties, then there are more diversified opinions. I don't know, I'm kind of mixed on that one, guys. That's a good one. That's a good question, that. That's a good question, I like that. Is the US new elected Dominion of Britain? Blah, 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 blah. If the monarch becomes tyrannical, we impeach them. Oh, we've got a bit of alt history in the chat here. If the Communist Party wins. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. You guys are very busy. So much political power. Oh yeah, I've got lots of it, haven't I? What do you think? Thoughts about a strong government? A lot of people, particularly in America and fiscal conservatives, like the idea of a smaller government. But one of the downsides of a smaller government that a lot of people don't think about is it kind of undermines democracy. Because the larger a government is, it has more democratic control to make changes. So if you have a government that's almost anarchat, where it's literally just a regulator, a democracy wouldn't work under anarchat, because if you think about it, what are you actually voting for? You're voting for a regulator, and that regulator has got very little power. So what's the point of a democracy at all? You're not really voting for anything, you know? Oh, my leader is my field marshal. I never realized. There you go, learning new things. I wish this list was a bit more organized. This is a bit... This reminds me of Hearts of Iron 2, and like you load this up, it's like, whoa, so many guys. You shouldn't show the ones you can't select. I feel it's stupid, that. It sucked being a pilot during global warming. You'll be flying jets killing refugees. What? Well, in Street Fighter, for example, all male characters have design that's 100% resembles their personality. You can tell that from the way they are dressed, they can look. Look at Cammy in the game, how she dresses. She is a fucking spy. Instead, her face is reduced to a doll that will fit any personality, only purpose to look pretty. I guess so. I guess that's why, like they like it when they add a female character in the games that's a realistic appearance, isn't it? Because that's more relatable to let's be real, guys. If they attract more women to gaming, that's probably going to be a good thing for all of us, isn't it? Let's be totally real right now. One, I'll not double my viewer base, but my viewer base will go up. There'll be more girls playing Hearts of Iron 4. The viewer base of Hearts of Iron 4 is less than 1% now, so I don't think it's really good for us as guys, you know? I think the whole concept of Gamergate is pretty retarded, to be honest with you. The whole idea that women aren't gamers, you know, like it alienates women from playing computer games. That's like actively saying like, oh, I don't ever want to get laid, so I don't ever want to have anything in common with a girl with gaming. Like, that's just the most stupid thing I've ever heard. I mean, if there was an option to somehow represent women better in gaming and get more girls playing computer games, it would increase my viewer base, it would increase my amount of views, you know, it would increase everything from my point of view, and it would probably help me get laid as well, because there'd be more girls I'll have in common with a computer game. So I have no issues with more diversity in gaming. I have no issues with that. The US system is probably the best system for democracy so far. In what regard? Multi-party system doesn't work. The parties fight against each other and don't approve of anything. Well, that happens under a two-party system, so that's no different on a multi-party. I don't see how a larger government makes more democracy. Well, what you're voting for is representatives that represent that government. If the government entity is larger overall, let's say America, for instance, if you look at the budget for America and the amount of money they put into military, voting for your chief of staff in America, you are voting for someone that has got incredible power. So it doesn't surprise me that in a president election they have a bigger turnout, because you're voting for someone who is horrendously powerful to lead your country, you know? Where if let's just say the government had very little spending, and let's just say we're going down the extreme libertarian route, your vote is going to mean a lot less, because you're not voting for someone who has as much power. I don't know. The point I'm trying to get is the vote means more. So if the vote means more, then it represents more power behind the vote, right? What do you think of the Australian government? I don't really know. I heard they're quite conservative. You should make some collabs with other YouTubers. I'm not very good at collabs, to be honest with you. A lot of people don't do the kind of content that I do. I don't... How's the war going? Can I go up to 4 speed now? No, I'm going to go 3 speed. Yeah, I might do more collabs in future. I'm not sure. There's not a lot of people that do my kind of content. I do like tutorials and guides and stuff. And long plays. And not many other YouTubers do that. Like, because I speak to the Spiffing Brick quite often, but he does time lapses as well as music videos. He does lots of random stuff. I don't know, we struggle to find a collab that me and him can do, because our contents don't cross over very well. I can't really collab with ISP or Alex or Drew Durno, because they make 10-minute comedy videos, and I don't do comedy videos. I'm not funny. The government means a larger government means the government controls more sections of your life, which is something I don't like. That's not necessarily true. It doesn't necessarily mean that a large government would automatically by default control more elements of your life. The United States government needs a bit stronger, needs to ditch the two-party system. The Union of Britain, Mosley's attacking Canada. Are they? Oh yeah. So they are. Oh, do these... Can I go for both of these? Do these stack? Do they stack? I'm not even sure. Oh, it's really annoying that I have to check the stats for everything, isn't it? We'll train 4 divisions. I don't want to train too many. That's not what Gamergate was about. Gamergate started out about efficacy of journalism, and then it became this sexist movement within an hour, within a week. Yeah, yeah. I think it's a good definition. Yeah, it started out as ethics in journalism. It was started out quite pure, and then it turned into this bit of sexism of women in gaming. Within it was started out pure for literally 1 week. Dave, do you think the UK has a good heir on the throne for the next generations? I don't know. I don't even really know. You know, I like to think to myself that the monarch has no power right now, but everyone really does look up to her, and I don't know. I think it's a bit. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest with you, because I don't really look up to the monarch. You know, Republican Dave doesn't look up to the monarchy. I never lost my virginity because I never lose. That's right. Never quit, dude. Never quit that virginity. You can have that virginity for life. Don't let anyone tell you need to get rid of it. Only losers want to quit. We can talk about politics in the chat. Hell yeah, dude. If the chat gets too heated between 2 people, I'll tell you to go to the Discord though, and you can talk about it yourself in your little naughty corner. Women are weak. Nice. Female gamers, Dave gets laid. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'll be up for that. The Electoral College sucks. Yeah, the whole tyranny of the majority thing, aren't they? How about we decentralize power in general? In what way? Go watch CPG Grey. Oh yeah, he made some good videos on like different voting systems, didn't he? Like ones that were more proportional. Oh, I hate looking through all these guys. There's like so many dudes. Should we go for a guy that's like a... That one's really good. 5% cheaper artillery and 15% attack damage on artillery. That's insane. I went for that last time and that's really good. I'm going to go for this guy though. This speed guy. That's really good too. We got a tank division. Yeah, we have. We've got this one. I want it to have cavalry on it, though. Go for artillery on you. Engineers. And add light tanks on. That's all XP we've got. Damn. Cavalry? Russian democracy, best democracy. There's some states which don't even have a law that requires you to vote the way the population of the states in the electoral college. Yeah, but that's very rarely happened though, hasn't it? That's very rarely happened. I don't actually recall every time that ever happening where the electoral colleges voted against the will of the people. That would be a little bit iffy, wouldn't it? The social programs like Social Security, Obamacare, Medicare of the annual budget. Yeah, I know we all, I know like, I don't know why this is, but I feel like I've spoke to so many people who have qualifications and economists. I don't even know how to word that. People who are academics at economy. I don't know how to word it, never mind. And there seem to be a lot of people that are like really die-hard libertarians. Shit, what do we go for? You know, like, I don't really feel like a lot of the times when they talk about social security and welfare, they're talking very realistically. It's okay to label them as evils. Totalist and ooh. It's okay to label them as kind of like the evils of the world, and they're depriving the economy of resources or whatever. Fair enough, that's an opinion you can hold. But I don't think the way of getting rid or I don't know, like what's the alternative to welfare? I suppose you've got to like slowly wean it away through austerity, haven't you? And what do you do then under a democratic government when like the ills of society rise up? You know, because I think the problem is libertarianism doesn't work with democracy, because when people visibly can see that crime is increasing and homelessness is going up, how do people not vote? How do not people feel affected by that? You know, so they're going to vote for a party that's going to rectify those ills of society. You know, so democracy almost works against libertarianism. Oh shit! I forgot about this. Oops. It's this one, isn't it? The one I go for. I forgot about this event. Because he does not want his channel to be short. What do you mean? What's wrong with collabs? I could probably do a collab with Spiffing or Boko or something like that. Or Ribby maybe. I could do one Ribby maybe. I fucked up here, because if I had... I fucked up a little bit here. If I had some planning bonus, I'd do a lot more damage right now. Do. I've got some free militia as well. Free militias. Oh man, I could really do some planes right now. That'd be awesome. My girl hates it when I play computer games. Yeah, I know, man. Wouldn't it be really awesome if you could have a girlfriend that actually really loved computer games? That was really, really into computer games? Wouldn't that be like every gamer's freaking dream, you know? Okay, you want 4 speed? Okay. Tank. Yeah. Some more steel from Sweden. What have I got? I've got tungsten. Ay. What do we go for at this point? I think we should go for factories. What do you think about Spain's government? I've heard it's quite authoritarian. I could be wrong about that though. Because they're still dealing with the legacy of Franco, aren't they? I think we've got it here. Decentralized power can take it to mean anarchy, but most Americans are too spooked considering that. I think Americans the American culture has been formed around their constitution, and their constitution is like based around this idea that the government either is going to become tyrannical or they're going to get evaded by Britain, aren't they? I know it sounds pretty stupid to kind of bring up that kind of information in a rational way, you know, but that is kind of how the constitution's written, isn't it? And to this day, that American culture is kind of centralized around those ideas. And that's why Americans are kind of iffy about fiscal spending, aren't they? Because it's like the idea of a tyrannical government scares them, and the idea of right to bear arms. I don't mess around with peace conferences, guys. The minute I'm in a peace conference, like, bam, a minute, and I'm out of it. You know, man? I don't mess around. I don't mess around. Oh, shit, we don't have any support equipment either. Whoops. Whoops. We don't need that bomber. Bam, I'm in the peace conference. Bam, I'm out of the peace conference. No messing around, huh? No messing around. I sound like Tommy, don't I? Oh, give me free political power. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Do we make these infantry? Yeah, why not? Oh, the communes justifying on us. Okay, I guess I know who we're attacking now, I guess. Everyone go here and the railroad back. How long is it going to be until they declare war? Repair the northern border. But this isn't a justification, is it? No, it doesn't actually mean they're going to declare war, though, does it? Oh, I can't go war economy because I'm democracy, aren't I? Communist Britain seems like Corbyn won the election. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder, like, it's kind of starting to look like Corbyn probably might be the next Prime Minister. With all the memes about Corbyn being a communist, what is that, what is that going to mean when, like, Corbyn becomes Prime Minister, isn't it? Like, is it going to be, everyone's going to be hysterical, like, oh my god, we got a fucking communist. I guess admit he's probably the most left Prime Minister, well, if he becomes Prime Minister, in like a very long time, wouldn't it? Why don't getting high fights? Why doesn't literally nobody play democracy? Because it limits what you can do. You can't fabricate, which is really annoying. Democracy needs to change how it works in game. I identify as independent because I believe the strengthening the government more conservative economic polo cried. What? What's your opinion on style and the personality of Florry? I like Florry as a person, but I kind of struggle to watch him. Yeah, I kind of struggle to... He's got quite an interesting personality. I don't know, he reminds me of someone I used to know, I used to work with a long time ago. I don't know, man. I guess everyone's... I don't know. Everyone has their own opinion about certain people and whatnot. And, no, I don't understand why it says I'm just... Is it justifying? Oh, he's manually justifying. Okay, he's not actually using his focus. Okay, it's so weird when the AI does that, and I'm like, what? AI's manually justifying? What? Another fallback line there, just then we'll have another fallback line here. We don't want to set up those fallback lines now. I don't know, man. I don't really watch Floryway's content. He's not really my cup of tea. His videos... I wish Floryway would still make his old videos. He used to make little tutorial guidey-like videos, and they were so freaking good, too. I'm really upset that he doesn't make those anymore. Oh, actually, I don't need one. Yeah, he used to make little tutorial videos, and they were really fucking fun, and he just doesn't make those anymore. Yeah, he used to make like little tutorial videos on his YouTube channel. He doesn't make any YouTube channel content anymore. Yeah, ethics of video game journalism. That's what Gamergate started as. And then it turned out like... It started from ethics in computer game journalism, and then it turned into get those girls out of gaming. Gaming is our safe space. Prevent no one from getting into our safe space of gaming. Why do you care about ethics in literal advertising? I guess people have got big issues with like scores that are given in computer game reviews, aren't they? They feel like scores are bought, they're not earned. I think that's why people get a bit triggered. COD gets 10 out of 10. And gaming reviews every year. No. Who the hell is this guy? It's Martin Luther King. Oh my god, look at his name! Has someone just face rolled their keyboard here? Is this a face roll? What the hell is this name? Dig Ran. I'm going to call him Dig Ran. More people in government seems more like a better idea because they can focus on different aspects of nation, like Australia, infrastructure, and healthcare is pretty good. Yeah, I guess so. I guess there's a happy medium there, isn't there, where a government isn't bloated. What's that quote? It's a quote from Civilization. I can't remember who said it. It's something like, the expanding bureaucracy. Oh, I puppeted them. I didn't realize I puppeted them. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I wasn't looking what I was doing there. Yeah, the quote in... Yeah, the quote in... It's in Civilization 5 or 6. And the quote is something like, the expanding bureaucracy has expanded to make the needs for the expanding bureaucracy. Something like that. That's a really good quote. See if I can find the exact quote. The expanding bureaucracy. Here we go. It's an Oscar Wilde quote. The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs for the expanding bureaucracy. I guess the opposite end of the scale, it could be equally as bad, couldn't it? Because I mean, if you have an overly bloated bureaucracy, an overly bloated government, I guess there's probably a lot of wastage, isn't there? How many divisions they got? 51 compared to my 35. It will be alright. It will be alright, guys. I think we'll be alright. Extra attack for infantry equipment. That could be good. Iraq has declared war on Kurdistan. Is this the KAISERREICH mod? Yeah, it is. So I'm really far behind on my Twitch chat. I like to read all my chat messages. I've got 19 subs, 6 videos, and 450 views. Collab, please. No. You should take the isidewith.com quiz. You can link chats in my Twitch chat, dude. My Twitch chat is a bastion of free speech, okay? Links are allowed, spam is allowed, politics are allowed. Mate, this is like the first Twitch chat you've ever experienced. That level of freedom and democracy, can you? UKIP for life. Libertarian perspective is that the individual is most powerful, not anyone in the government. The reason libertarians want a smaller government is they want people to have more power to help their family, friends, and neighbours. They believe the government is very good at much of anything and are much better. I guess that first statement could apply to a big government, I suppose, couldn't it? Oh no, the Princely Federation is justifying on us as well. What the hell? You two fight each other. Fucking hell, really? They're justifying them as well now. Oh my god, we're going to be in a two-front war here, boys. Oh god. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This front line's going to be wonky as hell now, isn't it? Oh my god, this is an area that can break through, isn't it? Not looking good, boys. I'm not gonna lie, not looking good. But that's a little bit more than we've bitten off a little bit more than we can chew there. So in that individual is the most powerful than anyone in the government. But you could also say that the individual has more of a So oh man, so if you're using the word power, you could say that if a government, if you're voting for a very large government, which is when in itself is powerful, isn't it empowering the people by having a vote that means more? So that technically would fall under that libertarian ideal that you just said there, wouldn't it? No, we have to go for light tanks. Ooh, boy. Alright. Light tank. Light tank. Light tank. Done. Need way more light tanks now. We need way more steel as well. Our government isn't really, our industry isn't really capable of the kind of what we're trying to take on right now, aren't we? German Parliament has 709 members. That means that the discussions are good. So why is democracy so bad? You just have the ability to declare war on people, that's it. People play this game because it's a war game, so they want to expand and conquer, and it's kind of hard if you can't do that. Japan versus the Middle Europa. Yeah, it looks that way. 2014 budget sections of Social Security, Medicare, Healthcare, 60% of the Federation budget. The only reason why I referenced the military budget of the United States is because they have the largest budget by far of any country around the world in proportion to how much they spend per dollar. But not a proportion of the overall GDP. I think proportion of the GDP of the world, they're actually quite small. Well, they fall in the middle probably. What do you think about neo-absolutism in Austria-Hungary? I don't even know what that means. I guess it's absolutism, a new envisioning. Neo is Latin for new, isn't it? So new absolutism? I don't know. I guess absolutism 2.0. I don't know. I guess you could say I'm more an authoritarian with a strong government, but I do believe there is more of a purpose of government than to rule over. We spend more on social security, defense. Defense is an average about 16 to 20% of the federal budget. What you're doing there, Rendil, I feel like I don't want to poke you too hard because you are sub. I will be gentle on you, but you've grouped together quite a lot of different welfare to get to that number of 66%, haven't you? I'm not denying that, but you've grouped together quite a lot of things that we probably couldn't live without. Do you think we could seriously live without training, employment, social services, and education? Okay, I understand Social Security and Medicare is probably something that's more flexible, but all the other ones, I mean, you've literally grouped together pretty much a lot of stuff there, haven't you? I remember a long time ago, the Conservative government in the UK, the Tories, sent out a tax summary for the year, and on the back it had a pie chart. And what they sneakily did is they paired up pensions and Social Security into the mass majority of the pie chart. So over 50% of the pie chart was meant to represent welfare. So they wanted to give the impression that welfare was a major problem in the UK and we were massively overspending. So what they just did is they paired up state pensions and they also paired up welfare into one whole pie chart. It was like the most rip-off pie chart ever. I just feel like that's kind of what you're doing because you've grouped everything together under 66%, but that might be what you're trying to do to represent. Not libertarian government is porn. Well, there's a government under libertarianism. It's not isn't ANCAP the most extreme version of libertarianism? So subscription monthly, is subscription monthly feedback if you want to. What's this video?
So,
How to eat. Oh god, we'll look at that in a minute.